Hello and welcome back to Theater Rap Gaming. We are back on BroCraft and we are about ready to get some serious work done. We, as you saw last time, we cleared out a bunch of the area around the pyramid so that we could start our swampification of the area. And we are now ready to lay in the rivers that are going to be going through that swampy area so that we kind of lay out those islands and start swapping out things for mud and get ready to lay in all those muddy hills and the trees and the water and just make it look like a nice swamp. So let's get to it.
Brick by brick, the swamp transforms. Blackstone pyramid rising warm. Witch farm scheming in the night. Spawn area glowing bright. The trading wares in the hall. Villagers answering the call. Water shifting, skies ablaze. Lost in pixelated maze. Crafting dreams in blocks and lines. Building up a world that shines. From the swamp to the Blackstone high. Reach for stars that touch the sky. Redstone circuits buzzing true. Potions brewing, witches brew. Emeralds flowing hand to hand. Terraform this swampy land. Trident throne with perfect aim. Light up conduits in your name. Creepers can invade our space. In this pixel perfect place. Crafting dreams in blocks and lines. Building up a world that shines. From the swamp to the Blackstone high. Reach for stars that touch the sky.
All right. Well, that was a lot of work. We definitely got a lot done there. The waterways are all kind of set up. It took quite a while to get all that cleared out and all that water settled. There is something that we should discuss. As you may have noticed in that time lapse, and if you didn't, you'll know now. There is a little bit of a change to the server that I reluctantly have to tell you all about. Last time I talked about my ex-girlfriend who was my girlfriend when she was on the server, and then she was still gonna be on the server because we were gonna be friends. Well, that didn't go so well. For whatever reason, she just couldn't get past things, and then one day just ended up blocking me from all communication, so I couldn't talk to her in Discord. She left the server, all of that. So because she's not part of the Discord server, I can't have her be part of the server because I can't communicate with her about rules and plans and anything else that goes along with being part of our server. It was determined by the group that because of all of that, and because she technically broke the rules by building there in the first place, her base next to the pyramid is going away. I do still have the backup file of that chunk. I can load it back in somewhere in the world if she ever wants to be part of the server, but it's not going to be next to the pyramid anymore. So that area got a chunk deletion and refreshed. So it is its own new thing. And as you saw, it's just not next to the pyramid anymore. The other base out in the mountain, that still exists. I'm not going to delete that. I'm just not going to go there myself. But that is still part of the server. But the one here that was not complete and was just violating the server rules to begin with, but I was letting it slide. That one unfortunately did have to go. During that build, you may have noticed we got a lot of mud. Now, one thing I didn't show you all was where that mud came from. So let's go have a look. Ooh, time to sleep. Now on stream, we went ahead and we built this little guy right here. This is our mud farm. As you can see, there's a lot of mud right here. So let me clear this out real quick. All right, so that harvest did get us one full shulker box of mud. And basically what's happening here is we go ahead and we take dirt and we fill up this double chest here. And then we get a stack in our hand and we just place it right here. And what happens is back here in this redstone, let me get into cheaty free cam here. What's going on is that redstone torch will pass the signal onto that redstone right there when there's a block right here. And then that will fire this dropper, or dispenser rather, which has 9 bottles of water in it. All right, so that dispenser will go ahead and dispense water onto this block, turning it into a mud block. The bottle will get picked up by the hopper below, which is full of water bottles so that it can't pick up anything but, full of empty bottles rather, so it can't pick up anything but an empty bottle, which will then put it into this dispenser here, which will also fire because of the redstone that comes down this path right here. So after it's picked up, it will fire a dispenser filling that water bottle, which can't go back in because, again, this dispenser is full of water bottles, so it doesn't have room for the bottle of water. So that bottle of water will flow up this water path and get picked up by that hopper there. This is on a 2-tick delay, so that 2 ticks after this gets turned into mud, this piston fires, pushing out this glass block, which won't pass on the redstone signal, and push everything along into this piston feed tape, which comes back here, curls around, and comes over this way, just so that it could end up being behind us, which is where I wanted to collect everything. And this will make a 12 by 12 by 13 block of mud with just holding down right click, because the other thing that's happening is power is coming up to this dropper, which drops out dirt blocks, so it continuously refills your inventory. So as I sit here, I can just hold this, and as you can see, that second slot on my hotbar keeps getting filled back up, so I don't even have to do anything, just right click for days until that fills up. Once it does fill up, there's actually a redstone signal right there that's going to get passed along and then come over here and power this piston permanently so that this piston stays extended so you stop placing blocks once it's full.
Brick by brick, the swamp transforms. Blackstone pyramid rising warm. Witch farm scheming in the night. Spawn area glowing bright.
All right, So as you can see, obviously we have a lot of work still to do. There's just grass everywhere, and there's not going to be any grass in the swamp once it's done. At least not your typical grass. But as you can see, we kind of got the waterways laid out. We tried to incorporate kind of the natural flow of water from this area. We might still do a little bit of terraforming in through here, actually, to kind of get that water so it looks a little bit more like it flows straight in here. I'm thinking about swapping out these trees as well, and maybe extending the mud a little bit further this way. But that's kind of incorporated there. We got this this actual swamp here that then flows into this area and kind of changes as it hits these little islands here. And this extends out this way, and all of our little water paths just kind of diverge, and it's trying to like just be like a weaving in and out like a swamp kind of does. And we're going to fill this up with mangrove trees and mud and all of that kind of good stuff. Now, I can't remember why I don't have the netherite. I think I might have given some to someone, or maybe I lost something. But regardless, we definitely are down some netherite. So I think it's about time to fix this problem. So we're going to spend some time in the nether. Let's go. All right, so the first thing we got to do is actually collect up a bunch of sand, which if I recall correctly, I believe we have... Oh, nope. I think it's down the red path. Yeah. Okay, so this is it. We were just coming over here and grabbing the sand we need. Alright, so we now have a little over a shoulder of sand. So let's turn that into some TNT. Alright. I believe we are now ready to head into the nether and go find some netherite. Alright, now I'm going to actually light fire here instead of on the TNT itself. Fire spread is on. So the fire spread will light the TNT, but if any piglins or zombie piglins spawn in and take damage from this TNT going off, if it is lit from fire spread, it won't make them aggro on me. Whereas if I light the TNT itself and they take damage, they will blame me. I also do like to clear out the lava in these areas. It just makes it a little safer to travel through here, and there's always a chance you might find some more ancient debris hidden behind the lava. More importantly, it's really about safety. When you're traveling back out, especially if you like accidentally hit a piglin or worse, a zombie piglin, and all of a sudden they're being chased or something, and then you're having to try to get through a bunch of lava, like that's no fun. Now, if it's a lot of lava like right here, sometimes I just leave that. But then I do make sure there's a nice wide path around it. we had a fairly successful little haul here. We have 37 ancient debris. In theory, we need 36 to make 9 ingots, so we should be able to get our block back. As we fly towards home, basically one of the nice things about this nether is, well, and this server in general, is spawn and everything is right at 0, 0. We didn't modify that at all. And so if you just head towards 0, you know you're heading in the right direction. And then once you get close, you're going to start finding the nether tunnels, which will lead you right to our little home. We have our little piston elevator to get back into the staircase. Alright, so we're going to throw our ancient debris in there. I think we should have plenty of gold. First off, is there any gold? No. But we should have plenty of gold. Yeah, we're good. We're good on gold. Alright, so here we have our 37, so we just pop over into here, make our netherite ingots, and we are able to make our block of netherite. Yay! Alright, let's go ahead and throw these pieces of netherrack in here, because I think we have more than enough netherrack, but netherite. Or netherrack bricks. You can always use a few more of those, right? Alright, let's lay out what we got here. Alright, so on top of the 37 pieces of ancient debris, which gave us our netherite block, we did get almost 4 stacks of netherite quartz ore, 3.5 stacks of netherite gold ore, and some blackstone and some gravel, which is going to go into our sorting system, and then we can have them. To be honest, we don't need the gold ore for gold because we have our gold farm that's super powerful, but gold is always a useful thing to have if you wanted to decorate with the netherite gold ore, so it's great to have that in our sorting system for sure. And then we do have an entire shulker of netherrack. I'll probably throw that in the super smelter and just get that all turned into netherite bricks, so that if we ever decide to build out a netherite bricks, we have plenty of them. And we still have a fair amount of this box over here that we can take out the next time we want to go hunting for netherite. So, that is great. Alright, so let's go ahead and place this block back in place. And now our throne is fixed. There we go, that's much better. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, now let's go inside out of the rain. Let's see, can we get somewhere where it's quiet? All right, that'll work. I believe that's gonna do it for us today. Just so that you all know, we actually do have an update available for the server. 1.21.4 is the newest version of Minecraft, and we have the ability to update to that. So we're going to go ahead and do that. It's going to bring in the Pale Forest and all of the things that go along with that. So we're going to experiment with that. I don't know much about it. I kind of avoid the snapshots and any videos about the updates, just so we can kind of experience them ourselves. So we're going to hit that next time and see what that's all about. But thank you so much for watching. Thank you for hanging out. I do appreciate it. You all take care of yourselves. Stay happy, stay healthy, and as always, don't get trapped without me. Bye-bye.
Block stack, got the redstone wiring, built so grand, imagination's firing. Giant builds, castles climbing to the sky, lighting up the circuits, gotta make them fly. Command blocks enchanted, feel the magic flow. Pixel art perfection, watch the colors grow. Redstone genius, wiring it tight, from sunrise to the dead of night. Block and beats, the Atrax realm. Minecraft marvels, digital helm. Contraptions whirring, lights aglow. EDM pulse is setting the show. reaches, power surges fast. Pixel vision cityscapes unfold. Epic structure stories being told. Pistons popping, melodies sync. Disco floor boogieing, redstone ink. Villager villages bustling and bold. Automated farms with more than gold. Survival mode, crafting through the night. Monsters lurking, give them a fright. Nether portals open, journeys begun. Chasing dragons till we see the sun.